Okay, I got too much going on in my brain hole again. The brain hole is at max capacity, so I've got to free up my mind and just let it rip. I'm ready to let it rip while I do my makeup, by the way, and don't tell anybody I'm doing my makeup in here because I get in trouble. So what is going on? Hold on. I gotta get hold up. There we go. So everything's going on. Last night, Old Dominion popped up at Odie's, which I know I didn't go, but man, it looked like it was so much fun. Those guys put on such a great show. I just spoke with somebody who said that she went to 10 Old Dominion shows. And last night was the first time she's ever gotten that close. She was at all 7 of the Ryman shows. They were amazing. Another thing that I missed. I know. Don't make fun of me. There's kids and laundry and other things. And so that's exciting. She was the only one actually that I spoke with so far who was there. I've seen some footage from somebody named Britt who traveled 12 hours to be here for this. And it's worth it. Like, if you see that Old Dominion is doing a free show, you freaking show up. Unless, of course, like I said, mother, laundry, kids, all that stuff. What else is going on? So that was last night, and that was pretty awesome. Today, Ashley McBride's bar, Redemption Bar at Chiefs opened up. So on the 5th floor of Chiefs, he gave her space. Maybe she's paying rent. I don't know. I didn't ask to see. But on the 5th floor, if you go to Chiefs, which is one of my favorite places in the world. I don't think I'm ready for this part yet. She opened a bar. You know, she's been sober now for like 3 years. And so one of the frustrating things for her, and for anybody, I guess, who's maybe trying to stay away from alcohol, is that those places that you loved hanging out for the aesthetic of it, like now your options are really limited, right? Also, it doesn't support what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So not to say that you need to be in recovery to go to Ashley McBride's bar, but if maybe drinking isn't your thing, and they're saying 46% of Americans now are choosing not to, then you've got at least 10 different mocktail options that, you know, fun drinks that you can order. Like, I went to Luke Combs' place the other day for a TEDx talk, and I'm not saying he doesn't have any mocktails available. I didn't even think about it. But, you know, I went straight for the club soda. And again, it's not that I have to not drink. I don't want to drink because I don't like the hangovers. And when I'm out with my friends, and you know, it's not a one and done. Making sure that the music's still playing. So anyway, it's really cool, and it's a very cool space. I think there's gonna be a lot of songwriting going on there. If that's your thing, you know, the Neon Steeple is another place where they do a lot of songwriting events. Each floor is different at Chiefs. You really got to check it out. Again, it is my favorite. It's my favorite. And now I can't wait to check out Ashley McBride's. Stained glass windows. Yeah, all the windows. It looks a little bit like the Ryman. I think that's by design. Everything is very intentional. So, but congratulations to Ashley McBride. And I'm sure a lot of people are very grateful for having this option when they're out on Broadway. And again, just because 46% of people are no longer drinking doesn't mean they're doing something else. I'm just saying, why do you think Lay's keeps coming out with a different flavor potato chip every other week? That's the munchies right there. What else is happening? Oh, so, you know, we've got the Borchetta Bourbon Music City Grand Prix this weekend. It's a big deal. It's IndyCar racing, and it's very, very cool. And there are a lot of events that surround it. So there's a huge free show. Their 20th anniversary for Big Machine is tomorrow, leading into like the weekend of this IndyCar race. Hey, Roger, how things going? Okay, so it's exciting, I know, to hear all the things that are going on. So tomorrow, music, actually, there's going to be live music as early as like 7 o'clock in the morning, because Brett Young is going to be live on Fox and Friends. They're going to be here for the race this weekend. And of course, all the Freedom Festival, which honors our military and our frontline workers, first responders, police, firefighters. It started 5 years ago. I'm going to say this was born of the pandemic. where they wanted to honor all of these people who were hands-on in a really scary time. So this is the 5th annual Freedom Festival. And so that's going to be happening in the evening around 7 o'clock in Sheryl Crow. You've got Riley Green. I think Aaron Lewis is going to be part of it. The list goes on. And during the day, there's a pre-party at 615 House Party going on at Acme Feed and Seed, where Big Machine's newer artists are going to be performing, like Preston Cooper. But then 5 a.m., like I was saying, in the morning on Fox and Friends, Brett Young is going to be live. So yeah, that's a 5 a.m. call. It's pretty early, but it'll be a lot of fun, worth getting up for. And 7 o'clock is when the show's going to start. It's been a very, very exciting week here. What else can I tell you? I think it all started back with Gavin Adcock's, album release party on the lake at Old Hickory at 2 Foot Cove. It was not the beginning, but that's when I felt like it really started getting amped up. So anyway, there's just a ton of stuff going on here in Nashville this weekend. And that's just in Nashville. I can't even imagine on the other parts, like of Middle Tennessee. And we've got big game at MTSU at Floyd Stadium. They're going to have everybody wearing white. It's a whiteout. And that's going to be awesome. What else is going on? I guess off the beaten path, there's some cool stuff. And that's what I'm into, because it's those little nooks and crannies to me that I like looking for. I'm definitely more of like the obscura kind of girl, which frightens my husband on road trips, especially when I'm like, let's find something weird and go see it. Let's go see the Sasquatch Museum. I'm not kidding. I did. We did. What else did I make him do? Now I've learned to just go on my own. So, hey, look, it's coming together. Yeah, I'll go on my own. But there's just those little off the beaten path kind of things. I love that. I feel like it's a discovery. A lot of people might not know about it. Over at Belcourt, they're going to be doing something cool. Where's my phone? I'm using it to record this. Doesn't matter. I'll tell you later. But, you've got your pop-ups, you got the emo cowgirl pop-up at L27, which is still happening up on the rooftop of Weston. And you've got these little speakeasies now all over the place and like hidden bars and stuff. I know in Murfreesboro, there's one over there that you can go check out. You've got smaller venues like Analog and AB over at Anzi Blue and Hillsboro. They got stuff going on there all the time. There was a great female showcase last night. With Leslie Fram moderating and hosting, and she does such a good job. And then there's the beautiful parks, and I think the Enchanted Castles are going to be making their way out soon at Cheekwood and getting ready for the scarecrows to come in. Like this, it's debilitating. It really is. Oh my God, too much, so much going on. So now you know why I'm just trying to blah, 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 get it off my mind here so that I can open it up. I just can't seem to relax. And it's about the music. It really is. I love talking about the music. So many things. And with Labor Day coming, it's fun to kind of highlight what these artists did before even becoming, famous or whatever. Because believe it or not, who do you think? Who? If you ordered a set of knives back in the late 90s, maybe, or early 2000s, who came to Nashville and ended up answering phone calls and taking orders for knives, people would buy it from like a Home Shoppers Network, do you know? That was Eric Church. Could you imagine that? Yep, he worked the midnight till 8 shift, and what he would do is he would answer phones when people were calling in to order their knives, impulse shopping, and that was before Amazon, in the middle of the night. Could you imagine calling and Eric Church picks up the phone? Can we make that happen now? I don't need any knives, dude. I'm good. I just want to know, are you busy? Can we talk? Can I tell you how much you think you're awesome? So there was that, John Party worked in a grocery store when he was 15, hated it. He didn't mind the bagging. What he didn't like was having to organize the canned goods. He did not like that at all. It was boring. Too boring for John Party. Not a good party for him. Not enough of a party. What else can I tell you? Bailey Zimmerman's made like jerky. He would skin deer. That was his job. Here's another selling point, ladies. You get, homemade jerky. So yeah, he worked at some place that made jerky. I don't know. He could power a small village with that energy that he has. What else? I don't know. I guess that's really, I feel like I've kind of come to the end. Have I come to, yeah. I feel a little bit better now. Ah, shoot. Damn it. All right. So anyway, my plans this weekend. I wish I had, I know there's things to do. I just can't seem to nail anything down. I've got a hair appointment tomorrow. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to show you. Okay, ready? This is very cool. So it's been a minute since I had the roots done, right? Let's see. Let's find some good roots. Hold on. Let's find some bad roots. I'm not afraid. I don't care, honestly. So, hey, check this out, right? You see this? See? Do you see the gray? Ready? Watch this. I got my Wow, which they give you this cute little brush, right? I actually need a big one because we got a big old swath to cover there. Okay, so you match it with the color of your hair. Now watch, ready? Oh, wait. Hold on. You see this? Do you see that? Wow. Look, hold on, no, even better. Let's go in here. Here we go. Hello, honey. There, this. Okay, you ready? Watch. Oh my God, I can't believe I found that much gray hair. This is awesome. And I think it's great. I want to go gray. It shows that I'm living. I am living. It's supposed to happen, right? I wish my mom went gray. She's 54 years old and passed away and didn't. I'm sure she would have been gray if she didn't color her hair either, but look at this. Watch, the gray goes away. Ready? Whoop, 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 whoop. There it is. What do you think of that? Hey. Oh, goodness. Maybe we need to use something a little bit bigger. I don't think you shouldn't be able to use your... Watch. Wow. Bye-bye. I'm sorry. What gray? Did you say something about gray? Yeah. Don't use bronzer or blush. I've made that mistake. I ended up with orange hair like an Oompa Loompa. By the way, for Taylor Swift's wedding, oh my God, they need to do a golden ticket. There's one invitation to her wedding out there, and people will lose their Oompa Loompa minds. Make it like a Willy Wonka thing. All right, I'm done. I gotta go. Got time to get back on the air. But look how much oh. What's that? Is that? Doesn't seem right. Why is that? Hold on. Let's see if we can get rid of that. I know, it's the same thing I just used on my hair. I don't know. All right, I'm out.